Okay, so we're going to play through episode 8, Occupation Forces, and get an S rank at the end of it. There's loads of ways you can do this, but they're all pretty much variations on the same approach. So
This mission has two objectives. Eliminate the
we'll be taking out the, we'll be getting up to the schedule first, and then afterwards we'll be taking out the tanks. Now we're not going to use any weaponry to blow up those tanks and take them out, we're just going to Fulton them, which is the easiest way to do it, but it does mean you're going to need to have the maximum level of Fulton, second to maximum level of Fulton, the one that can lift vehicles. We're going to drop in at this point here, so the far left drop zone. You're going to need a sniper rifle that's suppressed, and a trank, and you're going to need a trank pistol. If you've developed EMN mines, then you can use those, but if you've got the normal Fulton, so you haven't got the wormhole Fulton, you should be okay without using them. I'll explain more on that in a second.
Missiles, grenades, place explosives. If you haven't developed these yet, use your iDroid to give the order. Choose your weapon according to the situation.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, so the guy on the guard tower on the left, not a problem to us. We do need to take him out later, but we're not going to do it just yet. And I can just sprint all the way up here on the right. It will give us a checkpoint, so if we make mistakes we can just jump straight back to where we were, and it doesn't matter if we lose those points. Okay. That guy on the left there is the one that will call... Come on, mate. Is the guy who will call in support on you. So the guy on the right is the one who will call and support this one. So he's the one that needs to go down second after you've got the first one that will sort of trigger his action. If you alert these guards, just and they call in support, don't worry about it, just get rid of them, and then it will actually make the rest of the mission easier because it will pull some guards away from this guard tower. So don't sweat it if you have any problems with that. On this bit we can go up here and we can go on the rocks, so you are going to want to crawl on that section just because the guy down the bottom is a little bit annoying. I think that this guy on mine is going to have full riot gear, which is a problem for me. Now he can sometimes be in there, or you can be outside of there, so you have to be on your toes. There are two people you need to take down there. It's probably worth making sure that people don't have riot gear, because that will make this mission, that's probably the most difficult part of this mission, and that will skip it entirely.
Intel file extraction arrived at Mother Base. Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
Boss, that document you just got is the deployment plans for the Smasi Fort reinforcements. According to the plans...
So you may or may not have to take these guys out, here as I am having to. There's absolutely no need to Fulton them, but I just feel like doing it. Not sure why that guy woke up. Doesn't matter though. Let's go off. You probably won't get in any trouble there. I should have maybe Fultoned that guy, but I didn't expect him to wake up. Well, they're going to think that I'm over there now anyway, so we're going to carry on moving. Guy in the guard tower. Right, it's essential if you're using the Fulton, the top level Fulton that I am, that you put down these mines here. That's absolutely critical. EMN mines. If you've got the top level Fulton, there's no reason why you wouldn't have EMN mines. The reason for that is the Fulton will extract the tank ahead so fast that the vehicle behind it, the one with the guy in, the triangle one on my sort of screen now, will speed past and escape. So you must have those EMM mines if you're going to do it with the top level Fulton. If you haven't got them, just go to the cargo Fulton because it's slow enough to block it in front, and these little concrete barriers will prevent anything from happening. So the way to do this with the normal Fulton, the non-wormhole one, is to extract the front tank. Once you've done that, you'll then need to extract the vehicle at the very back, the far tank, and then the middle one. They stopped early on mine, which could be to do with the alert. It isn't something that would typically happen. Shooting out tyres and vehicles will sedate them. And now I'm going to have to sprint all the way to this tank and take him out. Not sure why he's running away from me. He's going to get hit by the EMN. And then we can get rid of him. So actually having the upgraded gear on this makes it far more difficult than it needs to be. There's not really a lot you can do about that. I did upload a video a while ago which showed how to do it without using the fancy Fulton, the wormhole Fulton, but I don't know where that is, so I'll maybe try and have a look for it and upload that one. So doing it with the wormhole Fulton's far more scrappy and you'll need to use more gear. In general, you just lie down on the road, extract the front tank.
Enemy presence detected.
Interesting to see what I was just going to say. What are these guys going to do here? Yeah, extract the front one and then you'll extract the very, very back tank. And then you can get the vehicle in the middle. And because the Fulton's so slow, it will stop the other one from driving past in the process. That was just very interesting altogether because they were all over the shop then. They didn't even reach the normal location. Well, I've never had that happen before either. So if doing it kind of bit by bit like I did it then, causing a couple of problems for yourself is an issue, just go back and try and do it without triggering the guard alert for it. So I've pretty much barely got an S rank there, and that's just based on the time I did it. If you do it without getting the combat alert, the first one, then you won't get any combat alerts, you won't trigger any further ones, and you'll get the bonus for the no enemy combat alerts, and you'll probably get the perfect stealth, no kills as well, even though the tank's seen you. So that one will boost it up a little bit more. It's quite possible to get 200,000. So it's a little bit of a messy way of doing it, but there you go.